And for those on the stream, here we are for game number 2 and the final game for both of these players in our tournament here, BacT versus Liereyyy. It's 1-0 to BacT. Liereyyy, of course, looking for the draw, but I don't think there's any way that Liereyyy is going to be able to get himself into the top 4 finish here in this event. I might be wrong, but we'll check the standings at the end and see how it all looks at the end of the day. So Liereyyy over to the west of the map, and since this is the 6th and final game for these players, we are going to start seeing some civs which we wouldn't normally start to see. So Liereyyy is in the blue as the Saracens, and BacT is in the red as the Byzantines. Byzantines technically then the bottom of the barrel because they have been left over, and BacT has had the opportunity to pick between the Byzantines and one other civ here. Now, Saracens, first time we're seeing them in this tournament. And why are the Saracens here in the final game? Mem, maybe you have some insight into that.
Well, Saracens in this map, and thank you for having me one more time. Pretty nice civilization, to be honest, with the bonus they have from the galleys. They fire faster. They are naval civilization, so since this is high land, it's not like a water map, but can be important since there is only one gap to go from one map to the other. It's really nice to control the water. We have seen some crazy battles, and you can also lose a map like this without the water control. I don't say that Byzantines doesn't have good army on water, but still better civilization on water from Saracens. But still, it might be a nice civilization matchup. Byzantines is so versatile, so the strategy in this map is absolutely crucial. I guess that they will go wall that gap, because if you don't wall and let the Byzantines go rash, it can be really bad. But here in HD version, guys, remember you can make a dock and make a transport from Dark Age, so you can have the action really quick anyway.
The Dark Age transport is unlikely, I feel, but it is also an option for these guys. Generally speaking, they're going to go for the fishing ships first, and there is a decent large fish in this river. So I think the Saracens, of all the maps in the pool, this is probably the best map for the Saracens because of the water element to it. If this had just been a standard land map without the river in the middle, I think the Saracens are generally not the best of civs. I mean, they don't have any real eco bonus. Of course, they get their market bonus, but the eco bonus that most civs have is much more effective than the market bonus for the Saracens. And, you know, being a camel civ and a naval civ, camels generally quite ineffective, not the powerhouse unit that we would expect from a strong civ. And their other facet being the water side of things, and this is the only map where they can really use that. So I think this is actually pretty good for the Saracens, and in a realistic setting, I think they will actually have the edge here against the Byzantines. Byzantines, though, are pretty broad, fleshed out tech tree, very versatile, have got a lot of options as well, and we'll have to see how it goes on the early feudal age water. But, you know, it's Highland. A lot of landings tend to happen, and I'm looking forward to seeing those landings in action, to be honest.
But if we think about the landings, I'm checking the maps. Black Forest map. On the right side for BacT, look at the forest he has. On the left, also taking some little pallet side with the forest and the cliff, can wall both sides. Well, with that forest is wall on the right side, and here you need to focus in front. Why I say that? Because you are always getting worried about landing coming from the flanks. Usually you will have protected the front, and in the front he has a bad hill there with the main goal, the stone forward as well. But if he get control of water control, sorry, and he palisade everything, he's gonna be fine on the land. In the other hand, sure. Liereyyy, it's similar because the forest is so huge as well. He need to make on top just a big gap, but just a palisade, big forest. In front he can make the buildings where the main goal is. That is an ugly main goal. And another big cliff, and pretty easy to wall the map. So the lands, if it happens, it would be a really big surprise for me. At least a surprise landing, you know what I mean? That he's gonna get destroyed or something, because the map is not super open in this one.
Well, I think the big difference here with these civs, I mean, obviously the landing is something we should keep an eye out for, but obviously the first aggression we're going to see is on the water.
Yep.
And I mean, we've got to compare, like, okay, the Saracens, they fire faster. That's a great bonus. But let's not forget this is Age of Empires 2 HD. And in Age of Empires 2 HD, we have the fire galleys and the demolition rafts. And this is something that the Byzantines are going to excel at. The fire ships in HD for the Byzantines are pretty fantastic. And I guess it comes down to good micro and also the unit choice for both of these players. Will Liereyyy go into galleys? That could be a big mistake because BacT is most certainly going to be looking to get some fire galleys out here. As both players go up to feudal and of course they transition their economy to take full wood and to take gold. But yeah, I mean, I'm definitely expecting to see the fire galleys from BacT. I just hope Liereyyy considers the same as well, because water can be won and lost very, very quickly on this kind of small, close rush distance map.
He's going faster also, BacT. A bit faster, not really big difference. With 25 population, gonna be a bit faster than Liereyyy. He has 26, so might be that value difference that he's behind. Water is super important because if you lose the water early in the game, you will get the bonus for the fishing ships. And they are going, yeah, standard. 2 lumber camps, both players, a lot of villages on wood. Now adding the mining camp, both players, with 3 villagers. Probably they will add 4 or 5 villages pretty soon. And then everything on foot and try to go as fast as possible. Castellates, depend how the game is goes. Because if you get the water control, we might see then the early aggression. At least sending some archers trying to sneak and try to make the damage and finish the game. But 2 docks for both players and pretty standard. It's gonna be the same strategy for now. There you go, BacT in Feudal Age.
BacT actually scouting with a fishing ship there, so he knows exactly where Liereyy's docks are. Liereyyy doesn't know exactly where BacT's docks are, but he's probably had a very good idea since he saw the fishing ship coming in from this direction. He's actually adding in 2 fire galleys straight away, and this is where it's really important to add more villagers to gold. Now, for a standard galley rush on 3 docks, you're looking at 4 villagers on gold, and then a 5th to get fletching later. Already, we've got 6 villagers on gold for BacT, and he's only got 2 docks right now. He needs the extra gold because fire galleys are a little more expensive. And Liereyyy has 4 villagers on gold. Is he going for galleys? Yes, he is. And this could be a huge mistake for Liereyyy right now. And I was thinking this when I was watching Liereyyy send the 3 villas to gold. I bet he's going galleys. He's going galleys against fire galleys, against Byzantine fire galleys. And this could be a pretty bad future on the water for Liereyyy right here. And, oh man, that's kind of scary. His fishing ships coming through attack.
I'm gonna be more aggressive than you. It's not gonna be a bad. It's a terrible thing. They're already killing 1 fishing ship. Gonna kill the galleys fast and unpredictable. You can see. He's killing it. Yeah, he has to go back. And not only that, even if he's not killing, what food incoming now, Zach? If you lose the fishing ship that early, he has 4 villages on the ship, so he's already behind in economy. He has a lot of villages on gold BacT, so he's gonna go more aggressive. Wow, he's getting the water, I think, already in minute 12. What's going on, Liereyyy? What's going on?
Liereyyy is not going to be feeling very confident here at all. Now, obviously, right now, Liereyy's switching back into fire galleys. He might have a small edge here, actually, since he should have the faster firing fire galleys in theory. I don't know if that bonus applies to the fire galleys. I can only assume it does. So, I mean, he should be able to start maybe pulling it back with the fire galleys. But for Liereyyy, I think the mistake was to go straight into galleys here. Not a good choice. Not when the rush distance is so short. Not when BacT is going straight into fires. So Liereyyy losing his whole navy. He's lost his fishing ships. And BacT has a huge advantage right now. Really huge. Liereyyy, in fact, idling his docks. He's got to go for plan B. What's plan B going to be? Seed 4 farms, start transitioning into a barracks, look for an alternative attack. Yeah.
But now how you're going to make the damage with the barrack? BacT, you only need to control all the water to don't let him transport. And that's gonna be a really hard game. Well, not gonna be. It's already a really hard game for Liereyyy. 41 population BacT. Liereyyy 31. 10 population difference in. Well, it's not in 14 minutes. In 13 minutes, it was 10 population difference. Well, he's doing a dock far away from the battle. Yeah, but I don't think so. Don't think so that BacT will not send some galley to explore. I guess he
Well,
will.
he should. He should. I mean, this is the thing. You have
never
to
know.
be. You have to be careful because landings happen on this map. It's like BacT should be expecting a landing now. It's just the next logical step for Liereyyy to take. BacT adding in a couple more fish as well, so he's now got 6 fish on the water for a bit of extra food income there. And BacT is going to be feeling very confident in this position, taking out the docks, but crucially not exploring the river. Liereyyy has got the dock in the north with a transport ship, and he's either going to send some villagers over or some army. I'm guessing it's going to be villagers because he doesn't have an archery range at home yet. And this could be a way in for Liereyyy. But BacT has got his scout and he's walling up already as well.
Exactly.
This. Yeah.
You spotted already. I was going to mention that he has the scout. He's using the houses, look, split it like outposts, like little outposts all over the shoreline. So he's under control completely from the game. Look at the score difference again. Wow. I mean, get a bit disappointed because we expect or we want crazy games, and BacT gonna use now the market with Byzantine, look his resources, and he's gonna go in 16 minutes! 53 population going up to Castle Age. This is sick time and sick population.
This is great.
Really?
It's
nice.
Sick,
man. Up to Castle Age. There you go.
I think BacT as well did Town Watch, which is a really smart tech to go for, given that he's lost the. Given that he's expecting a landing. Liereyyy here with the sneak villager coming through. BacT already sees it with his scout. Can he get the wall off? He will. Yeah, he will. He's got the wall. She's trapped. She is not coming through there. Well played by BacT. Super well played. And he's up to castle as well. Obviously, the 6 fishing ships here, providing him quite a bit of extra food income. As you say, also using the market. He's actually, this is the amazing thing. BacT has no farms. And he's able to click up to the castle age with just 4 villages on berries and 6 fishing ships. That's amazing.
It's amazing. It's Byzantines. I was checking, and yeah, for that he has the Town Watch by default. I think Byzantines got it from the start, and it's just the advantage is great. And Byzantines with that tech done, you don't get surprised. It's impossible. Now he's walled completely. He has all the map crazy, and what he can do now, Liereyyy, I have the feeling really that he will resign.
Well, Liereyyy is up to the castle age as well, so he knows that his landing. He knows that his landing isn't successful, but you know he's on the way up himself. As I say, he seeded all those farms. He's got like 8 villages on berries here, so he's managed to get the food. The question is, what does he do when he hits the castle age? He could try and outboom BacT. That's really hard because BacT has the fish, and that's going to be, you know, keeping BacT's economy ahead of Liereyy's basically at all time. But, you know, he might be tempted to add 2 new town centers and go for a little bit of a boom here. It could be something to consider. But BacT is certainly way ahead in this game right now, and BacT's probably looking to get aggressive once he hits the castle age with these 2 ranges coming up at home, and probably a transport ship. He doesn't need actually a transport ship because he's got a free path through the center of the map. Now he's destroyed these palisades.
Well, only choice here for Liereyyy is to wall up and try to boom. Try to boom as fast as possible. Of course, you are always going to be behind because of the fishing ships, but if BacT is going really aggressive and try to put all the pressure and Liereyyy defend, yeah, is the only chance for Liereyyy to do something in this game. Actually, his resources are pretty good. Look, 800 wood, 600 food. Yeah. Gold, he has some gold. He need to boom. Just make 2 extra town centers, maybe a siege workshop, avoiding the aggression from BacT, and then pray.
He has nearly 1,000 wood, so I mean it's going to be a siege workshop there on the left side. Has to be. Going to be 2 new TCs as well. Yeah. So this is the right decision for Liereyyy. But the problem is, on this kind of map, like you need the water control in the middle. You have to hold the water, you have to hold the river. Otherwise, you cannot attack your opponent. You cannot land them, you cannot get across the center of the map. But still, I mean, Liereyyy, 1,000 points behind right now. He is booming, though. And BacT, of course, he's on 1 TC. He's got a 2 archery ranges and a monastery coming up. He's looking to get aggressive right now. This could be a window of opportunity for Liereyyy to claw it back in terms of eco. And if he can defend with the 1 siege workshop, that could be pretty nice as well. But it's asking a lot of Liereyyy. He's got a mountain to climb right now to get back into this game.
I'm checking population and It's
42
huge.
to 64, yeah.
It's huge difference.
22.
Even if he's trying to make some army, monastery, and so on, he's still with crazy advantage. Remember, guys, that with the fishing ships you get huge amount of extra food incoming. So even if you don't see that amount of farms from BacT, because he doesn't have that much, but he's starting to make the fish boom is real. And well, he's exploring with the spear, exploring something else. He's not going like super crazy aggressive yet, BacT, but he will. He has now the siege workshop incoming. He's gonna push on that TC with the main goal, and well, he really need to micro. So good, Liereyyy, to come back into this game, because if he's not doing well, it will be over. It will be over. I'm BacT, remember, Sack, with Byzantines. As soon as he's getting 600, 650 food, we'll go up to Imperial.
Yeah, he can go in. Yeah, super cheap, so it's really nice. I was going to just say as well, Liereyyy here tried to build a dock in the south. He also lost his villager on the east, so he is not in a good position, to say the least. He's got crossbows roaming around, but, you know, with the one mangonel, he should be able to defend for now. These crossbows are going to try and poke over the tree lines and see what they can find. But yeah, Liereyy's up to 3 TCs, and, well, so is BacT. So, BacT, he's got himself a huge advantage. He's just going to hold on to it, and, as you say, he doesn't need as many resources to go imp either, so once he hits the Imperial Age, it's going to be horrible for Liereyyy here. BacT is also not producing any more crossbows. He's grabbing a couple of relics, but he's not too bothered about too much aggression, I feel. He's going to be a little bit aggressive, but I think he's just fine to boom a little bit, keep Liereyyy on the back foot, and probably get to the Imperial Age before finishing this one.
Yeah, I think he don't need to be aggressive. Actually, he has the advantage with the economy. He can go up faster, take the map. Probably Liereyyy has to do something, but how to do something when you don't have the water control? He's there with the mangonel, he doesn't have the heal advantage, he's gonna lose the mangonel, he lost it! So, he's losing more and more ground, less and less well, he's doing now monks. Double monastery? Is he gonna make what?
I think Liereyyy was maybe looking for the relics, maybe? I think he might have been looking for that, but it's hilarious. It's hilarious.
I have the feeling that he will resign pretty soon. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong.
BacT stole the relic from under Liereyy's nose right there. He's doing redemption right now, so I think he's trying to convert the mangonels, but the problem he's got is the crossbows here. There's no easy way to deal with those at the moment. BacT still in a great position. He's going to start doing big damage to this TC. He's stealing the relics as well. I love that little sneaky play from him. He's got 2 more relics coming in right now. He's already got 1, I think, and that's a total of 3 already. And yeah, I just think BacT, there's no way that Liereyyy is going to win this game unless BacT suddenly deletes half of his economy and half of his army. I don't think that he's going to be doing that anytime soon either.
Liereyyy also with that redemption, yeah, it can be strong if he convert the oh, he killed now 1 mangonel, okay. Let's see, with some mangonel shot, good micro, if he can do something. He also adding a stable BacT. He's bringing with the scout, yeah, good choice, no knights. He just want to put the scouts to snipe those future monks that are coming. And he's gonna take it, or redemption incoming, but without sanity. Don't know sanity is oh, but he convert instantly.
Got it.
That's a cheat monk, man. What the hell? Sometimes you need 1 hour, and this time in 1 second he got it. Well, that's something. Okay, let's see the fight continuing. Go, go, go.
Well, he had 2 monks on the job. He's actually going to get the scout as well here, but he will lose that mangonel, not before taking down six crossbows in total. Yeah. The monks here will fall, though. Liereyyy just doesn't have the production. 2 more monks queued up. The mangonel at the back is going to go down to the scout, I think. And Liereyy's just going to be feeling, you know, he's clutching at straws. He's just feeling like right now, what is he gonna do? He's even bringing his villagers over to try and kill this scout and repair the mangonel. It's desperate time, desperate measures for Liereyyy, as he doesn't want to go out of this tournament with only 1 victory to his name. But looks like the mangonel's falling anyway. Yeah. And if you're Liereyyy right now, you're just gonna be so frustrated. You're gonna be so you're gonna feel like you're completely surrounded, and you're just gonna feel like there's really nothing you can do.
Well, but to be honest, in this at this level, Saka, now you can lose with anyone here. I mean, it's not like he's super titanic or a bad play there. You can really lose against anyone, and BacT is one of those players. He played against Piper and Doubt. He's not playing against any player, so it's possible to lose, really.
Yeah, for sure. BacT is on the way to the Imperial Age now as well. So for BacT, he's in a great position. Obviously, we've established that already. We know that that's the case. He's just got to keep pumping out the old crossbows for now. Probably going to go ARBs once he gets up. He's getting University as well for ballistics. And, I mean, he's going to finish this game, no doubt. But let's see. More monks from Liereyyy here. The scouts from BacT is a great choice. Killing the monks super easily. And he's going to even delete his scout to stop him getting converted. But yeah, once BacT hits him, do you think Liereyy's just going to call GG? I think I probably would.
Well, he's so behind. Look at the score difference. He's trying, and I like that he's trying. You know that it's his last game right now, but he's losing a lot. With the scout, with one scout, he's also losing the mangonel. Wow, he lost the mangonel on the left. Now he keep pushing, and Imperial almost for BacT. With 111 population, Liereyyy 90 and not even close to go up. Well, if he's not resigning, there is no way that he can come back. He's doing a castle close to his TC. He's not gonna kill not gonna reach the goal, but still, it's total domination this game for BacT. But from minute 12, Zach, when he got the water, this is so important. It's not like you lost the water after some minutes and then you gather some food and you lost the water fight in a late feudal. It was so early, so that hurt your economy so much. So much.
If this was Team Islands, you would have called GG after losing the water. But that was a great fight for BacT right there. Kills all 4 monks without losing anything. The castle, of course, on the front. And as I thought, Liereyyy calls GG once BacT hits the Imperial Age there. He knows there's no way back into that game. BacT coming in with the siege, just, as you say, total domination in that game. No doubt about it.
Well, sometimes we try to analyze the game that there's not much really to say. He lost the water, and with this kind of civilization, losing the water that early, and that the maps was pretty close. He tried to land, but the map was really bad to make a sneak. You see a lot of wood. He walled in the north with the stone walls, so he tried all he could do it, but he couldn't. He couldn't, and yeah, lost the game clearly, actually.
BacT knew as well, actually, that he was going to go for the landing. I mean, it's so obvious. It's just it's an obvious play. So he walled the villager out and he kept himself safe. And even if Liereyyy had come down to the south of the map, I still don't think he would have got through. There was the house wall already for BacT there, and the houses had town watch, so he would have seen the villager coming through this way. There was no way back for Liereyyy there. It was a real rough game. But yeah, I mean, honestly, BacT did play a very good game. He had a really good feudal aggression on the water. And again, that's another problem for Liereyyy. Going straight into galleys instead of fire galleys, that is, I don't want to say a rookie error, but it's something that you really should consider with these expansions, given how strong those fire galleys are. And I don't know if Liereyyy just queued the galleys out of habit, or if he just underestimated the strength of the fire galley. But either way, BacT winning the water so quickly and winning the game.
Seems he's what a bit of misclick, because he's playing a lot on Bully as well, so probably he was just automatically going for the hotkey. Is that easy, and it can happen. He immediately changed, but then it was late.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's one of those things that can happen for sure. So BacT is going to take that, and a quick look at the achievements just for the KDs there. We'll see that BacT 35 kills, 25 losses, certainly not too bad, and didn't really need to be much more than that because he was very dominant. But we're going to pass it to Nilpford now for a very short analysis before our next game.